extreme, and a curb drop. All right, let's give this sucker a real test. A real test. All right, let's extend a little bit here. So we are out on the V13, trying to do more than a 2-minute ride test since I've replaced both damper modules and installed some third-party air shocks into this. And I just want to take it out on a little bit of an extended ride to see how it all feels. It's a pretty beautiful day. It's, yeah, I'm bundled up a little bit, got my hoodie on, but it's about, I think the thermometer said 67 degrees when I left. Got my gear on underneath the hoodie, of course, because we want to be safe. But yeah, nice day. It's supposed to actually get colder again this week. Colder as in lows in the mid 40s and highs in the 60s, but today feels pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna head over through the Catholic church here a lot here on my way to get coffee this morning. I went past this place. It was like there's a concert going on. Like all of this grass here had cars in it. I mean, it's crazy. And this place has a big parking lot, but man, oh man, there's a lot of people that go here. I'm not sure if there's something special going on, but it was impressive. A lot of people some people don't look what they're doing, just like that guy. Yeah, a lot of people attending church this morning. I don't know, maybe this is round two. Round two? I don't know, I thought church services were normally over by now. It's a little after 1 o'clock. Out here on the Greenway, just past some lady that was walking her 2 dogs off leash. And there we have an interesting riding position there, right? Interesting riding position. I'm out here in the Greenway. I wanted to see, this is a pretty safe place for me to see if I can ride seated. You may remember last time I was out in the V13, I could not. I can. Does it feel great? No, but I can do it, so it's better than last time. I'll take any kind of improvement that I can get. Any kind is good. Still got some tightness in that right knee, but you know, I couldn't even get close to sitting down before, so starting to stretch out a little bit. I just completed my first week of my pickleball hiatus, combined with more exercising and stretching and all that kind of stuff. So hoping I make some slow and steady progress. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going, what the point of this is. You know, like I don't have a goal for this ride. This is just me kind of doing my thing, going with the flow. Somewhat symbolic, somewhat symbolic. So I've had these knobs on my V13 for a while now. 3D printed these myself. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think overall I like them. They do make it easier to ride seated. Not having the obstruction up by my knees does make that easier. But as far as leaning and stuff goes, it's just, I can't get the same kind of lean on these. Probably because these are smaller than conventional power knobs, the real thing. You know, they're smaller, so I think I am going to probably wind up putting the top pad back on this wheel that I cut it to take it off, but I think I am going to be putting it back on because I think overall I like the feeling with it on versus off. I might keep the knobs on down low, maybe. I guess I could do that. I don't know, but I'm not really sure what good it does for me. So I'm now headed over to the government complex where I work. Some nice speed bumps in there. That would be an interesting test because I do recall what they felt like before with the old shocks and half broken dampers. So we'll see if it feels any different. And up here's another small one. I'll hit it at speed. Yeah, much quieter than it used to be. Every time I would hit a kind of obstacle where it would pop me up in the air and the suspension had to expand, it would clank and clunk. Yeah, that's all gone now. That's all gone. A far less clunkier suspension experience. That's a win. So I'm debating if I want to go over to the Greenway. I've been over that way in a little while. I have some time. The Eagles have their playoff game today, so I definitely want to be home for that, but I think it's not until 4:30. So I have some time. So I guess I might as well take advantage of that, right? Take advantage of it. one of the things I said I wanted to do in 2025 is ride more. Let's follow through on those words with some action. How's your new year been going so far? I can tell you that I can tell that there's too many cars in this road. I can tell you that. What I was going to say is I can tell that I'm in the cycle of the moon. Usually the few days before full moon is when my mood goes bad, man. It goes bad. And I'm more, I don't know, more reactive, more negative in general. And I can feel that now. Like I've had several times where I felt like saying or doing something that I probably wouldn't normally do. And I pulled it back in, I didn't. But certain things, it's just like, you see certain things, or you hear certain things, and it's like, oh, damn it, I'd like to just blurt something out, but I didn't. So we'll see. Hopefully I can continue to remain in control until then. Some of you may have seen the most recent video on my channel was a short one where I demonstrated that technique that I've talked about multiple times of using zip ties to change a tire and how it dramatically makes that process easier and less stressful. And it's like a 3-minute video. And in that video, I was putting the original knobby tire back on my Master V4. And I was doing that because the Master V4 is leaving my stable. Oh, it's already actually left my stable. Oh, here's another bump. Hold on, see what this does. Not much. Didn't feel much. So anyways, yeah, I'm down to, man, 5 wheels? Let me see. V13. V13 Patton, V8S, and M10-4. Is that 4? Is that 4 wheels? I don't know, I lost track. But yeah, I need to add some wheels, right? And it's funny, speaking of my wheel collection getting kind of thin, I did have an urge this week to buy a wheel. I saw that Alien Rides posted that they have KingSong F22 Pros in stock to sell right now. And I did speak earlier, prior videos, how that wheel does interest me. And I hopped over into eWheel's site because, you know, I like to give Jason business if I can, and I saw that they did not have the F22 Pro listed on their site for sale. So I emailed Jason, and yes, eWheels is not, at least initially, selling the F22 Pro. They are not selling it, whereas Alien Rides is. So if you want one right now, you can get it from Alien Rides. I was you know, in that mode, impulse buying mode. I was able to control it this time, and I did not buy it. But I do think that would be an interesting wheel. You know, 176 volts, the unique 4-corner suspension, and we're blocking the sidewalk here with your vehicle, which is really nice when you do that. And yeah, so I didn't buy it, but I was thinking about it. Jason is going to be selling the Panther though, so that's good. Okay, here we go. Here's a drop. Okay, not bad. Felt good. Not overly noisy, and it did take the edge off of that drop. We are going to the Greenway, by the way, if you don't recognize the terrain. Myself, like many people, most people probably, have been concerned about what's going on out in California with the horrible, horrible wildfires that have just like destroyed huge areas out there. Of course, I have a lot of friends out there. As far as I know, I don't know of anyone that has been directly affected, thank goodness. But I mean, it just looked like an apocalyptic scene, right? Some of those walls of fire, I mean, it's just insane. Whipped up by those Santa Ana, well, I guess it's not Santa Ana winds because those are in the summer, I think, but tremendous winds just made those fires go nuts in no time at all. So yeah, my best wishes for everybody out there. It's kind of like, you know, what people say to us in Florida when hurricanes hit, I guess, but those fires are horrible, 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 horrible. Yeah, like right now I'm riding into a decent headwind, and without those upper pads, I don't feel like I can lean into it to any significant degree, because basically without support, it's just my big feet holding my weight back, and it's not comfortable and not effective. Good Lord, I just had a wall of people on bikes and scooters come around a blind corner, and yeah, that was a little hairy. A lot of people out. A little too many human beings. A little too many. This will be a brief visit. According to the Inmotion app, we've gone 12.5 miles and we've used about 17 to 18% battery thus far on the trip. Let's see, do I want to ride down to the beach quickly or not? Maybe. I guess we got to try some stairs, right? Extreme. And a curb drop. Not bad, not bad. Cybertruck. Did I mention I canceled my deposit on that this week? Yeah, finally. Got my $100 back. Not sure what I was thinking 4 years ago. En route to the beach. Haven't been there in a while. Been a little while. It's been a quick minute. Even though it is on the cool side, I'm sure there'll be a decent amount of people down here. I do not think I've ever had my V13 at the beach. Not that I remember. Doesn't make for a bad beach chair. Not bad. Not good. I was just sitting on this, using it as a seat, and all of a sudden I got an overload, please get off, voice prompt. Weird. Evidently it does not like being in that position. See if I can get it turned off. Doesn't want to turn off either. Yeah, very weird. Something about sitting in the sand like that it didn't like with me sitting on it. I just tipped it back to trigger the angle adjustment and brought it back upright, and then it started to balance again. Let's see, the app is connected. Okay, hopefully we're okay to ride. We'll find out. Yeah, it was very interesting. Never had the wheel do that before, but I never had the wheel in that position before either. Using it as a beach chair basically for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, it was not happy. It was not happy doing that. So I'll keep that in mind in the future. All right, we're heading back. Just skipping back with my urge to buy the F22 Pro. The other wheel that I've been considering is the Panther. So Jason asked if I wanted to be on the early notify list when Panthers are available. I said, yeah, sure, why not? I'm not sure that I'll be ready to buy a Panther when they're available, but it doesn't hurt to be in the list. So Panther's about the size and weight of this, but supposedly rides like a smaller wheel, so would be interesting for me. All right, so what things have we learned on this ride? We've learned that the suspension is definitely improved with the changes I made. Is it great? No. Is it anywhere in the league of fast A suspension that I have on my Patton, my veteran Patton? No. Nope. That's still my best suspension wheel by far, but it is better. Yeah, it's better. It's quieter. So, yeah. Was it worth me spending $300 on to get it to this point? That's questionable. That's questionable. And what else did we learn? We learned that I now believe that the knobs are not enough on this wheel. This is a big, heavy wheel, and the knobs alone are not enough to allow me to accelerate efficiently on this wheel. I feel my quads getting tired because I'm leaning and having to like hold my weight back and forward at the same time with my quads. It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. So I think I will be putting upper pads back on this thing. And I don't know, I probably learned other things, but those are the two things that stick out in my mind. Oh, and we learned that you can't sit on a V13 in the sand with it on for long periods of time, or the wheel is not going to be very happy with you and tell you to get off and stop balancing. Let's do another curb drop here. Quiet, right? That was quiet. Quiet. Oh, hi, dog. Hi, buddy. Carrying a little bit of speed here. A little bit. I'll wind up the ride with a little bit more sitting, all right? Everybody sit. Let's sit. There you go. If I hold the selfie stick out in front of me, it gives me even more forward lean. Perfect. like I have an issue. I feel like I have to scoot my ass way up to get enough forward tilt on this. So this position actually helps me maintain speed, even though it looks kind of ridiculous to a bystander, I'm sure. Kind of ridiculous. Gotta love people that ride bike in formation, right? They take up 3/4 of the path because, I don't know, it's fine though, you know. Full moon isn't approaching, so I'm not grumpy at all. So it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I didn't curse at all on camera. As is often the case, after the initial uncomfortable few moments of riding seated, you know, in the beginning it felt kind of shaky, it felt kind of foreign because I hadn't done it in a while. I now feel better. I've been riding seated pretty much exclusively this whole last trip down the Rich King Memorial Greenway, and no bubbles, no troubles. All right, we are now exiting the Greenway, very close to home. Okay, it's not as full as this morning, but it's still full, man. This place, man. Before moving here, I never knew churches like were so busy. You know, this is like a social hub of this community. Lone Christmas tree holdouts, or not Christmas tree, Christmas decoration holdouts in our neighborhood. Yep, they still got the lights up, and their inflatables inflated. So yeah, good for them. Keep that holiday spirit as long as you can. I didn't keep it very long though this year, that's for sure. Okay, back at the homestead, stats in that ride. Let's see, I was fully charged before I left. I'm now down to 65% battery. So using 35% battery, I went, this is app distance. App distance of 24.8 miles, just under 25 miles. That's the longest ride I've actually done in a lengthy time. Top speed, I guess we'll take a picture of this. I did cross 40 miles an hour, 40.8 miles an hour. Again, app speed, but that's the first time I've done that since my crash, actually. And I'm hoping when I put the original top pads back on here, it'll be easier for me to maintain that kind of speed on this wheel. So yeah, that was a noteworthy ride for me. Noteworthy ride for me, as I probably haven't done either of those things in quite a while. Since that crash in October, actually, that I haven't gone that fast or that far, actually. So yeah, nice weather out there. Was originally a little bit chilly, but it actually feels great with what I'm wearing. And oh yeah, you might see my Alien Rides hat. When I did work both on my Master and on the V13, I got parts from a combination of E-Wheels and Alien Rides. And for one of my orders, the fine folks at Alien Rides sent me a hat, and I also have an Alien Rides t-shirt sitting back there on the table, so thank you guys, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I will wear it proudly. I'm representing Alien Rides here in Southwest Florida. But yeah, I guess that's it. If you found this video interesting, please think about giving it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're going to subscribe, you hit the notify bell that's over there somewhere. Like I said while I was out on the ride, the replacement damper modules and air shock, it made the V13 ride better than it did before. Is it great? No, it's not great, but it's better than it was. So, what else was I gonna say? Oh, channel members, thank you channel members. I currently have 30 channel members, and they are over there as well. Did I say feel free to leave your comments? I don't think I did. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. It's nice to be able to ride seated once again. So I guess the proper hashtag for this video to show me that you watched it to the very end, maybe, is hashtag seated. Hashtag seated. And if you did watch to the very end, thank you. I appreciate it. Elsa appreciates it, right, honey? You can see she's wagging her tail. She appreciates that as well. Yes. Yes, you appreciate it. Yes, baby, I know. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Go Eagles. And until next time, Duffman out. Elsa, can you do something cute? Can you do something cute, please? Cute? Do something cute? Okay, that's cute enough. Good girl.